I got a new ukulele this weekend, and I got a new sweater. I really like this sweater. It's very old and Christmassy and exciting. Then I got these glasses. It's like you're watching me through these glasses. Hello, YouTube people, watching the world through my glasses. Um, but so the ukulele over there. It's exciting. There's another video with a story about the ukulele. I'm not motivated enough to stand up right now, so I'm just very seductive position that I feel like I'm in. My neck's also very awkward. That's what it'd be like if it was straight. Yes, that does say sewer cunt on the magazine above me. Because that is the name of the magazine. It's from the 90s, and I found it at this like vintage shop, and I thought it was really cool. So I put it on my wall, but no one ever noticed it says sewer cunt. It's exciting. But yeah, I shaved today, and I already said that in my video. Anyways, so this weekend I went home for my mom's birthday to celebrate her birthday. Even though her birthday was like a week ago, our family was just so busy we celebrated today. And what I realized is all kinds of stuff happened while I was gone, and no one tells me. Because no one tells me anything, ever, because they know I'm going to worry about stuff and be all concerned and know there's nothing I can do about it and freak out. But apparently, what happened was so my dad had some sort of a heart attack and went to the hospital. He was in the hospital for like 3 days, but just no one told me. And I was like, what the hell? And and yeah, and I guess like the reason, I mean, obviously I understand why they didn't tell me, because there would be nothing much I could do about it, and I would worry. Then I started thinking, so why do people tell people things usually when that's the case? And I've thought about it as like, well, if I didn't know, if I realized that these things happened, no one would tell me, that I'd be more consistently worried that something's happening and no one's telling me than I would be if they just told me everything in the first place. But if they told me everything in the first place, I would, be worried then. And so it's like you have to weigh out which one's more valuable. And I guess it's sort of like, it's a lot like a situation that we discussed in ethics class a while ago, where if there's a bunch of people are going to die unless you convicted someone of this crime, and if you convicted this one guy, he would die, but all the other people would be saved. And if is it okay to just put him to death for that crime that he didn't do? And if it's going to save a bunch of other people's lives, like kind of, then the fact is that if other people found out your legal system and your punishment system was corrupt, then they wouldn't respect they wouldn't respect the system anymore, and therefore wouldn't have motivation not to do crimes unless it's like morals. But history's proven that doesn't really work well as a deterrent for people not to do things you don't want them to. So yeah, I guess that's a similar situation, because if it happened in a vacuum, like if I never found out that my dad was in the hospital and had a heart attack, he's fine, by the way, kind of like he has to take more cholesterol medicine, but he's just always been like, I ain't taking no cholesterol medicine, and so I guess it's a similar situation. Yeah, I also got to hang out with my girlfriend all weekend, who I don't really get to hang out with much because I am in Detroit and she's in Bloomfield Hills. If you know where those are, you'll realize they're not horribly close, and we both have school, and we're both very stressed out about school. She does really well. I'm dropping my English class. So, yep. I always want to see where I'm looking with my eyes, but then like I want to see what my eyes look like when I move them. But like I never can, because you have to look a certain direction, so you can't actually look at what your eyes look like at that very moment in time. Yes, I can go back and watch the video, but that's really like takes all the fun out of it. Yeah. Uh, I feel really weird shaped. My sideburns are really short. I don't know if I like them yet, but like I tried to make them thinner too, because they're usually wider than this, and I sort of narrowed them down. I don't know what I think about that, but I really like this sweater. It's got Christmas trees, and well, I guess they're not really Christmas trees; they're just pine trees. And it's got little deer on it. Yeah, it's very exciting. I also got the original You know the Dueling Banjos song from Deliverance? Well, I found the original record that song was first produced on, and then I took it from that record and put it into the movie Deliverance, and that was quite exciting. Yep. So pieces, pieces, yep.